that? Say what? Yo, who was that? A.T.L show coming live. We about the world. Know that we are show. We got TeAma Legacy, the podcast. On God, we're taking over with the A.T.L show.
Naya, what?
The A.T.L show's on. Duh. Get out! Get out!
Naya, it's supposed to be for adults only. It's supposed to be.
A.T.L. They're back!
It's my time again.
Anthony, TeAma, T7, Legacy! They're back! They're the best! Let's get it! Season 2!
I'm the best in this shit, that's fact. And there's only one reason that I came back. I'm here to set the fucking record straight. Okay, I'm the best, you other cats just fell the way. First off, ain't no beef with the spitters in my city. But if it comes to 28, then shit get gritty. I'm shitty. Yeah, I shit on rappers. Even dead on the scene, since you wanna be actors. This the message. I'm talking over hills and places. The school little feeling foggy, I'll be patient and waiting. It seems y'all forgot who really runs the throne. Screaming y'all number one, just because I was gone. See, ain't no stopping me now. I'm on the move. I'm on against team. Once when you ready to lose. The game, the street, the throne is took. This the message. Hope it leave you from the rapper. Sure. Yeah. The message. So y'all know. Yeah. The monster is back. And I'm at my spot.
A.T.L.
Just-in-time accessories definitely have the bling and everything in between. TeAma Copeland is your independent paparazzi agent. Join her live online Monday through Friday, 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Join her on Facebook at TeAma Sweetness Copeland or her fan page, Just-in-Time Accessories, or you can find her on YouTube at TheAnthonyBrownShow. Herice. That once again is Just-in-Time Accessories. Everything is only $5. Nickel and lead-free jewelry. TeAma Copeland, independent paparazzi agent. Just-in-time accessories definitely have the bling and everything in between. Check her out.
Make sure you go over to Goalie.com and get your Goalie gummies today. They have 3 selections, 3 choices to choose from. They have the apple cider vinegar, the ashwagandha, and new, they now have the superfruit. In addition to going over to GoalieGummies.com, make sure you use the A.T.L as your discount code and receive a huge discount. It supports the channel and the podcast. In addition to all of that, the gummies, they're a source of antioxidant. They have vitamins B9, B12, promotes general good health, helps improve your daily health, contains pectin, a source of dietary fiber, uses pectin as a natural prebiotic to support the healthy gut and immune system, includes the mother, a healthy strain of bacteria, antioxidants, and enzymes. Mask the unpleasant taste of the apple cider vinegar. It's simple, it's delicious, it's Goalie. Good evening, one and all. How are we doing this evening? I am Anthony Brown. Welcome to this series called The Anthony Brown Show, the A.T.L show. I'm joined tonight by my very beautiful, my very lovely co-host. First and foremost, Miss TeAma Sweetness.
Hey, everybody.
And secondly, I have the bold, the beautiful, who I haven't seen in seemed like ages.
I just saw y'all Tuesday, okay?
Miss
No,
everybody. Anthony is exaggerating. Huh?
What's up, Miss T?
No, we saw you on here.
And last but not least, bringing up the rear as always, Mr. Fashionista himself, Shorty Doo-Wop, Mr. Lick 'em till they fall out, Mr. Legacy the Great.
What else, everybody? A.T.L. Holt. Don't be listening to that crazy stuff Tony talking earlier already.
How are we doing this evening, everybody? So wonderful. It's glad to be back in the numbers just one more time.
One more.
I see it. She said, I see a song coming on.
Church rock, glad to be in the number one more time. Oh, do not let me live. Do not let me live.
Yes.
She took it an old spiritual way.
Yes,
that's what it is.
I just want to remind everybody out there before we go any further, definitely hit that subscribe button. Subscribe till you can't subscribe no more. Tell your brother, mother, sisters, your boyfriend, your girlfriend, your side piece, your baby daddy, baby mama. Tell them all, please subscribe, comment, like, and share. Again, I'm the Anthony Brown Show. You can find me on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, as well as YouTube. So again, welcome, and welcome. And more welcome. Whew. What's going on, folks? I had a beautiful lunch. I had a beautiful lunch the other day with my brother from another mother.
What the fuck?
I can't talk about my lunch experience the other day.
Yeah, you can't a little bit. Listen, we done inviting you. You don't come to nothing except for Mama House for pie.
Cause you I don't invite me know what either. So
you be in school.
You in school.
You be in school.
Let me tell you. Don't be.
I get breaks today. One over my hour, the other one 30 minutes.
Actually, the waitress asked about you.
In these streets.
The waitress asked about both of y'all actually, and we just informed them that one lived in Fort Lauderdale and one is a school teacher. And at the time that we were there, it was during the time of school. So of course, T Savage, you couldn't be there.
Well, the first time I couldn't waddle my.
I got PTO. Remember that.
Out of the
bed. TeAma, one time you made it to an event for Miss Millie. You made that, and then me and Tony done been to going to twice, and one time we invited UT Savage and TeAma.
I'm one black person that do not like Golden Corral. I hate Golden Corral.
But y'all could have put in y'all advice on where we could have went, and we could have changed and went somewhere.
Exactly. Just dictated where we was going.
Okay, listen. Next time y'all say y'all doing Golden Corral, I'm gonna cook for everybody at my house. How about that?
So we going to Golden Corral tomorrow.
Come on. My refrigerator is full. What you want to eat? What do you want to eat? I will take.
I like steak, medium rare.
Good evening, Miss
Hey, TeAma. TeAma said hello, everyone.
Hey,
hi, Miss TeAma.
TeAma, we hungry. Send us some food.
Yes. We got
ugly face.
There's a special occasion going on today. I just want to.
I got a snake over here. Y'all want to cook it?
Legacy got a snake over there.
Snake or steak?
Snake.
Legacy got a snake over there.
Mm-mm.
Tony.
You don't see, I'm in the purple room.
TeAma, how big is that snake? How big is that snake, TeAma?
About 5 feet.
Oh, got Legacy beat.
We had a pop up when we was at brunch.
Wait, your 5 feet popped up? You said it.
Okay.
I'm just saying, what kind of Golden Corral was this?
I cannot wait to me and you together and everybody together for people can see that your ass is the shortest out of the group. I really can't wait.
I can't wait either.
I can tell you this. I'm taller than both of these two at the bottom.
TeAma, that's irrelevant.
But Yeah, me and Tony, we did here. So what's
That's
that?
Anthony moved out. You gotta do the left
Tony, do
too.
your move, Tony. He look like he froze. No, do that one. Do your thing like
You
that,
can put your
Tony.
arm up, Tony. You know the full move.
You gotta see the lip side.
Hey y'all, guess what?
Cordell, he texted
Guess
me.
what? I
What,
got a
bitch?
4-month-old. I got a whole
I know
4-month-old.
we do, don't we?
I got a whole
Do your thing,
4-month-old.
Tyson.
Yes, yes.
Do your
Hey,
thing,
he look like
Tyson.
y'all. Y'all seen Wick before?
No.
Yeah, I seen him one time.
Who? Okay, well you can't tell if you ain't really, if you already
Look,
haven't seen.
But he look like Teama right there.
Tony,
I think that
look
picture
just
up,
like me. Pull up my brother and my dad. Pull up my brother and my dad.
The upper right hand corner look like TeAma.
Yeah.
Anya, pull up, Tony, go on my page, pull up my brother and my dad.
And you finna make me fuck up. Hold on.
We finna do work. Anya say he look like her at first.
But yeah, we had
I that baby dad, I the pappy. I that baby dad.
I the pappy.
I told that red bone up.
Hey, Anya
real.
got jokes for days.
No, I don't. That's my baby though. I was like, this guy ain't even text me back.
Yes.
No, let me tell you, I have been working, and my kid, like, listen, y'all want some girls. Little girls will not let you be great. Anybody that got daughters out there, they will tell you, little girls will not let you be great. They come up with some stuff out of nowhere, and you be like,
Legacy should know he got a little daughter.
Listen, these little girls ain't no joke.
T Savage know too.
You see how quick Anya raised her hand so quick?
This girl, she got to go to work tomorrow from 10 something to 4. Mom, can we go to Walgreens to get a poster board? Then I need to go to the crystal shop. The crystal shop? That's not on my list. It's Saturday. You got to ride to work.
Okay.
She do got one. She do got one. Her mama.
That part.
Listen, I'm so tired of looking at the Garden Mall. Like if Kobe wasn't out here, she'll probably be in the Uber. Because she'll ride with her 5. She'll have that 5, but your 5 can't protect you from COVID. So
no, ma'am.
Hold on, I just want to remind all the viewers to definitely tune in tomorrow. We have a special show. Legacy and I, we're doing a show. We're doing a reaction video. It's Ain't No Way. Who Sang It Best? We're going to give a gay/straight person's opinion, and we're going to break it down. So 2 brothers from another mother, we're going to do a reaction to Ain't No Way, and the 11 vocalists that's belting out the verse from Aretha Franklin's song. So definitely tune in tomorrow at 8 p.m. tomorrow night on the Anthony Brown Show. Since we showed Legacy's little boo-boo, I'm going to show you my little boo-boo. Hey, baby.
Hey, girl. That wasn't my little boo-boo. That was TeAma little boo-boo.
Listen,
I said
Legacy, what did Legacy call what some junk he said one day? I say, oh, his daddy go. I was like, oh, he's so crazy.
Tina Mo said, I've been drinking, no appetite yet. I love enjoying myself while kicking it with y'all. I just poured up when I saw that I had a notification that I didn't hear about the show.
We always appreciate you coming in.
His yellow and black.
Tina Mo, pour me a cup. Or drink one for me.
Since we showing children. Since we showing children on the show. Let me send you 2 pictures, Anthony. We did some bootleg senior pictures. We waiting for the real ones. They're coming up in a week or 2. Well, I did some backyard ones. Should I send it through Messenger?
Yeah, send it through Messenger. While we're waiting for the pictures in the zone, I just want to remind everybody also,
Well, the reason why I say hit the subscribe button because this is my analytics. We get an analytics report almost on a daily basis on YouTube and Facebook. And check this out. Based on the people that view the show in the last 28 days, 63.2% of you are not subscribers, but you're watching the show. It costs you nothing to hit the subscribe button. There's a little red button right there. Just click the red button and subscribe. And that way you'll be notified every time we go live. So out of all of our viewers, only 36.8% of are actually subscribed to the channel. So please help us out. Subscribe. It costs you nothing. It's free. And I'll show you one more statistic or one more stat. 84.7% of our viewers are actually men. That's interesting. And 15.3% are actually females. And then
look at the Tony. Look at the age 45 between 45 and 54. All them the church people that peep in and watch us.
There's only 8% of those. 8.6.
Yep. Let me see what they doing.
Yep. But guess what? Look up to the top. We got 8.1% people, young kids in between who mama ain't got no parental and dad ain't got no parental control. I guess that's me too. Where they 13 and 17-year-olds be trying to peep in and watch the late great A.T.L show.
So those are our numbers. So yeah, we got to do something about that. So yeah, definitely go back and hit that subscribe button. Like I said, it costs you absolutely nothing to click that subscribe button. Miss Tina Moore is pouring it up for us. Yes, girl.
Thank you, Miss Mo.
We all gonna get tipsy, sipping on some scissor. Let's see what else here. We want to go right on into the question of the freaking day.
Wait, you didn't get my picture?
I can still do it now. We got 2 hours. Question of the day with TeAma Sweetness. Let me check real quick. Go ahead, TeAma.
We can't hear you, TeAma.
You're muted.
My bad. One of my brothers just came in, so I went out to the living room. My bad. I'm not at home, y'all. I'm at my mom's house. So why do you men lessen your role as a father by if someone asks you, what are you doing? You be like, oh, no, I'm just babysitting my daughter or I'm babysitting my son, when what you're doing is parenting. You're not babysitting nothing because ain't nobody paying you. So why do y'all do that when someone's saying, what are you doing? Instead of you saying, spending time with my kid or I'm with my son, you say, oh, I'm babysitting. What are you babysitting? Ain't nobody paying you nothing. Go ahead, Legacy. Answer the question.
Why every show?
Here we go. Let's get it started.
Listen, what we finna do, you're not finna ask me a question when I ask you a question. That is definitely not what we're going to do.
I'm not gonna really just ask you a question. Go, Savage.
Tina Mo said those are trolls. Remind you when you go live in the free world. Adrian said, I'm trying to figure out why I didn't get an invite. Hey, sis.
Well, TeAma, before I answer your question, I need to say this.
Anthony, you heard that? Tony, you heard that?
Hey, Miss Adrian. But I'm sick of you and Tony shit already with y'all questions of the day.
Oh, wait, hold on. Question of the day. I got on them women last week. What are you talking about? Last week,
Stop speaking on the men.
Listen,
Stop.
My question of the day was last week. Why are you women so eager to check your man's phone, but you won't check your kids' homework?
But you see how you brought us in that.
But no, that's for real. They so busy running after the men, but they ain't checking. Forget the men. I can't tell you nothing about a man since my child was born. I can't tell you nothing. I can't tell you where his daddy be, all up in the Miami streets. I can't tell you nothing. Once
Well,
God gave me that penis, all the rest of the penises disappeared. You're irrelevant at this point. Oh, you at Susie Mae house, Susie, please keep him. Thank Susie. Oh,
I'm gonna
no,
do
I
my.
didn't involve y'all. So come on.
I'm gonna
I'm on the men team.
see.
I got a full son again. Let
TeAma,
go.
I'm gonna say for the question for me, I've never that I can recall in my life. It's a possibility that go Savage.
Tina Mo says you are available for everyone looking for live action right now. If a viewer is not subscribed, they wind up on your channel because you are listed on YouTube Live.
So for me, I don't think that no man should say that about his own kids. I think sometimes for men who don't have their kids in their lives on a consistent, not getting them all the time, and that by the time they do spend with their kids, it's not like an average parent who look at I got like T Savage she always running her daughter back and forth to work and picking her up from work. She's always
My
doing
baby
stuff.
got a
You taking
job.
Tyson and your niece back and forth, and your nieces back and forth to doctor's appointments and things of that nature. So that's repetitive things that we do as parents to where it's really not that we're doing it for them. It just became part of our lives and what we do in our scheduled day. That's why we don't look at when we have our kids. I'm talking about parents now. That's how we look at it. We're doing stuff for our kids. This is because what they got going on in their life equates us in it. But for a parent who doesn't have to take a child to a doctor's appointment all the time, doesn't have to go to school appointments, PTO meetings, and things of that nature. Far as a man, in his mind, which is silly, he tend to think that he's babysitting his nieces and nephews or one of his homeboy kids, because as periodically as he do not do that right there, he also doesn't have his kids around him as much as we would have our children around us. But I think it's just because less time being spent and not having it being done repetitively causes most men, because I've never heard a mama say, I'm babysitting my kids. We always say, I got my kids, so I can't do this or I can't do this. But men who don't see their children or equate their children in their lives on a consistent basis, their mental mind feels as if they're babysitting because they can't do what they normally doing.
Adrian say you're not answering the question. Legacy. She must have typed that in before you
I can tell you,
your
I
last
have
sentence.
I have heard it. I have heard it before on different occasions. I have never heard my son father say that. I have never but you do hear some people. Have any of y'all ever heard somebody say that? I'm
I have.
babysitting my kid and it's their kid.
I have. I
Like,
ask you, hey, what you doing? And
What
my
you call
son
it, Daddy? You
father,
say that.
and they be like, oh, I'm babysitting
like
today.
literally, Melvin will
Babysitting?
tell you
No,
quick.
you're being a
Like
father.
someone will call Melvin. Melvin will tell you quick. I'm with my son.
Mm-hmm.
I'm with da da da. I'm with he's not gonna say I'm babysitting my son.
You can't
He be like,
babysit children.
I'm with my son. Click and period. But when I hear someone say I'm babysitting my son, I'm babysitting my daughter. What you
Me and my first husband, Bonner Daddy, had a big blowout about that when we divorced, because he would say stuff like that. I'm like, you can't do that. You're the father. That's not what you're doing.
You're right.
That's not what you're doing, sir. Like, this your baby. This ain't somebody else's baby.
You watching
And
your
he said,
kid.
yes, I have, and I say, how you babysitting? What's yours?
Exactly. So I
That part.
wanted to ask that question.
That's true. Miss Adrienne, the link is in the description below. I put it in there. If anybody have anything hot they want to add to the show or contribute or show their face or whatever, what have you, what say you, stuff and things and do, click the link.
Miss Adrian, hit that A.T.L whole line.
Hey, listen. Miss
Just hit the
Adrian
whole
say,
line.
let me on. I'm free today. She wasn't free Tuesday when she came on with us. She was messing with that man quality time.
You see? Yep. Exactly.
She's free tonight. My baby free tonight. She said,
when that
my
man
people go.
Right off the show. As soon as he called,
she let my people go.
Mama exited stage left.
No, he was here.
Oh.
Yeah, he was
being
here.
Rude. She was being rude for the A.T.L show.
She said, "Oh, I'm anybody now." Oh Lord!
Now you doing a lot, Miss Adrian.
Miss Adrian, I'm sending you the link. You
could
go after Legacy of Herman. I didn't say
that. I said go to the if you want to get your expression on in the link one day. Go to the A.T.L whole line.
No, she need the link.
It's always been there.
The link is in the description. She click on it.
She always come in.
I put it on there.
But let me tell y'all, I have a phenomenal baby daddy. Like, I like when you don't have to tell a man what it is that he has to do. I literally get calls like this. So, hey, what do Tyson need? This mud even asks me, how many more, because my son like them fruit squeeze-it things, baby Gerber squeeze-it things. How many more of them he got left? I be like, see, I know that's right. Don't have me to ask you nothing. Don't have me to ask you for one a beautiful thing, man. When I say that, it's a beautiful. What's up, mommy?
I was supposed to get Naya today.
No.
I didn't get to go get her, Tony.
What happened?
Because when I was getting ready to go, when I was en route, when she called me and they was getting ready to come, she called me and she wasn't feeling too hot today, and I didn't, by her not feeling too hot, she was like, could I just go ahead and stay? And I was savage.
Tina Mo said if.
Uh-oh.
We took it away. I don't know.
You gotta wait, Tina Mo. That's the next topic. Tony, you can't read that yet. We ain't there yet.
Not yet.
Tina Mo, slow down. I want some of what she drinking.
She drinking that A.T.L juice.
Yes, Tina Mo.
So, but she said that Dad, I'm not feeling too hot today to go on that long ride. Can you come get me next weekend? I said, Mama, if you ain't feeling good, then I'll just wait the next weekend to see you. She was like, okay, then I love you. Thank you. I was hurt.
Let me tell
Tina
you,
said, how many of y'all missed that message
really
from Anthony?
Dad too. We celebrate you great dads all year round. Melvin Brown, we celebrate you great dads all year round. Love you. That was to Melvin Brown. So I don't hear no. She said, love you to Legacy. She sleeping with Legacy. Hey, y'all, I need y'all to know these streets is crazy. Anya will jokingly say something, and somebody will nail me to the cross Bible. Even her best friend say it. So you have to be crystal clear.
Okay.
Listen, you have to be crystal clear, because what's playing around, y'all, they'll be like, oh, you heard who she said her baby daddy was. You have to be crystal clear in these streets.
Yes.
TeAma always talk about in these streets.
Listen, y'all playing. Tony, tell them. I be sending a screenshot from Facebook. Listen, Linda. Linda. 99.98%.
So have we answered your question of the day?
Was you satisfied with that, TeAma?
I'm satisfied with your answer. That's all I can satisfy with, because none of the other men commented on it. So yeah.
A lot of them probably, that 86% that's men probably have said that before.
But just so you know, you cannot babysit your own jet.
Thank you.
That is called parenting, okay? That is parenting.
That ain't even parenting. Tina Mo said Crystal is my nickname. It means Tina.
Okay, Crystal. I like Crystal.
Hey, Crystal.
Hey, Crystal.
I don't know Crystal.
We know
I
Tina
was in
Mo.
love with a crystal one time. I was running around crazy around town about a crystal.
That's when you was in them streets. That's when them streets was for
I was in
you.
them Tallahassee streets hard.
Savage was with you.
Hey, man, my
Savage was
bestie
right there
had
with you.
goals.
That was Bonnie and Clyde.
What was that? What kind of car you had? Impala?
Be quiet. Had Mercury
Rims
Grandma
on it?
piece all white with them illegal tents on it with TVs dropped down, outside speakers, inside speakers, and porns in the back.
Man, we was all in Tallahassee. We used to shut the moon down, okay?
I'm gonna tell your daddy and mama on UT Savage.
They already knew.
No. You know what? They kept me covered in prayer. That's why I'm still alive. I promise
Let me tell you,
I should
my
have been
bestie
somewhere
was
dead.
rocking platinum blonde, y'all, like blonde. You couldn't.
Remember when I used to get 561 shaved in the back of my head and all kind of symbols and stuff with the low cut. I miss them days. My hair was about this short. Mr. Mello say thugging.
Yeah, bro, they was in them streets.
I'm telling you, we was in them streets.
Listen, hold on.
Dear A.T.L. is a segment of the show where you, the viewer, can write in and tell us about what's going on in your life. And we will read your letter and respond to your letter live here on the air. So if you're experiencing relationship problems, best friend disputes, baby mama, baby daddy drama, marriage issues, church hurt, church issues, and many, many more, send your letters to TheAnthonyBrownShow@gmail.com.
Look who's here.
Crystal say, here we go.
So she changed
Yes,
it.
Crystal River.
Yes, Crystal.
I love it.
I was born by the river.
Okay.
Oh, right.
Hey.
Now, we got Singing with the Stars now.
Okay.
Hey.
Now for the A.T.L. letter today, we didn't get a normal email. However, I saw something that was on social media. There was a short clip of a letter, and I thought it was very intriguing and very interesting. And we're gonna make it our letter of today. And here it goes.
My BF.
My boyfriend.
My boyfriend, he's 22, still buys and builds Lego sets. I post him on Instagram. It kind of annoys me because it's so childish, and people laugh about it to me, saying I'm dating a man child. If I mention it to him, he gets really upset. What do I do? Was he playing with Legos when you got with him? That's the question.
That ain't even a question. If he's not bothering nobody, he got a 9-to-5. Girl, find yourself a fucking hobby and go on.
Did she say he got a job?
You
put the letter back up, Tony.
You and your miserable ass friend.
It doesn't say if he has a job. It don't say nothing like that. It just say he played with Legos. So my question would be, does he work? Is he bringing income in? Is he putting that meat down?
Savage. Obviously, it looks like he worked to a degree because it say he still buys and build Lego sets and posts them on Instagram.
You think that means he got a job because he still buys?
Meaning that he has some type of income because if she was buying,
using her money. He could be using her money.
Then she would have maybe added in there, he takes my money and go buy Lego sets. Right. She did not say that. She says,
okay, you got it.
If y'all look it up, they're making actually big money on that.
My thing is,
the bigger and the better it is on Instagram and on Bingo or whatever that is, it is people that sit there by the thousands and watch these people build them up and they making money. Only reason why she feeling insecure is because her friends them coming like saying to her. So you're worrying about your friends, Your man is at home building Legos and not with these chicks out there. You done tell, girl, go find you a hobby.
Exactly. Because you worried about him building Legos. He could be at the strip club. He could be in the streets. He could be at another whole house. He could be anywhere else, but he's home.
He could be in the library. He could be at the library. He could be at the Chambers of Commerce.
I'm looking at worse things he could be doing than building Legos.
The junk he could be doing, and you're bothering him on his hobby.
I like what T Savage said. I think T Savage is basically saying the same thing y'all saying. You got with this man knowing that he was doing this. It shouldn't have never become what you supposed to have did. We put them motherfuckers in a place and said, what my man do in our home is what my man do. Stay the fuck out of our business.
It's our business, yeah.
The first thing I say, but you see he humble.
They didn't say, am I muted? You're not even on camera, sis.
You're not on camera. How can you be muted? You have to log in. The link is in the description.
Miss Adrian on another podcast.
Listen, I'm going to go get a drink because Tina Mo lit tonight. I'm going to go get what they drinking on.
Hey, Kenneth, how you doing, Kenneth?
Crystal House. Crystal,
Kenneth, let me ask you a question. Hold on, let me ask Kenneth a question. Let me ask Miss Adrian a question. If your significant other had something that they enjoy doing, like a lot of men, the same way TeAma and Tony was saying, they've made today's world is different from when we grew up. You got all different types of ways of making money compared to how when we grew up, we had more yards and all. People are making millions of dollars, thousands of dollars a week by sitting home, being playing video games online, competing in competitions and becoming the best they can in video games. And then you have people like TeAma say that man has a gift and a skill to build Lego bit to look like whole towns and cities and things. And people pay to watch them do that. So if obviously we have to find better things to gripe about. We have to find better things to gripe about in our relationships than little simple things like about your man playing video games, or your woman got she likes to accessorize and buy little doll things like that. We gotta find other little things to worry about. Like you said, Tony, people could be out here in these streets, be for the whole streets. And you ain't worried about the whole street, you worry about some Lego blocks. That's crazy.
Yeah, I've had women even complain in the past and say, all he does is play video games. Well, he's home.
He's home. But it comes to a degree though, Tony, with that, because if that becomes a passion, that yeah, you're home, but if you're home doing this and you're neglecting the one in the home for this passion that you have, then you're still not home.
Savage, looks like you got something to say.
No.
Would you agree to that, Savage?
I mean, if I had to do those playing games, stacking Legos, whatever the fuck you're doing, as long as he working, and when I need to be tightened up, I get tightened up, then I'm okay.
You can't neglect that house still, just cause you home. If you still not if you're not in tune with the person in the home with you, it's like you're not even that. It's like they still there by themselves.
If I can walk in front of your game and make my ass clap, and I don't get no reaction from you, it's time to let that game go, or it's time to reevaluate this marriage.
Right.
And we know TeAma and Savage to get rid of. Those are professional marriage.
No, I will get rid of them, but at the same time, I would try before I wouldn't just get rid of them. First, it comes to ass clapping in front of. I'm in front of the game, acting a donkey, showing my skills, and still don't get no reaction. Move, you about to make me die? Huh? Okay, I'm about to make you die. Okay, I'm gonna keep you for real. Here we go. Come on,
no kitty key for you. No coochie key for you. The coochie is locked. But I want to piggyback off of what.
If I got to come in front of your game, but naked, you want in the first place. Kamal said, I hate when people look at quality time with their child as a chore as opposed to a blessing.
Right.
Amen.
Hey, can I piggyback off of what Legacy was saying earlier?
Go ahead.
Legacy was saying a lot of people actually nowadays, like he said, a lot of people make money playing video games. So you may not know that might be his source of income. That might be
What
how he
happened
make
when that's
money.
not the income and he just playing games?
But if he worked though, but they didn't put the value variable of whether or not he worked. Now, if he works and that's what he does when he comes home, and that's his source of relaxation, leave him be and shut the hell up. You and your friend,
Exactly.
leave him be.
Then it seemed like she didn't have a problem with what he do. She had a problem when someone had something to say to her.
That's what
Girl.
it is. That's
Brother Donnelly,
She's so work. Yes.
I know this ain't about you, but you looking good tonight. I like the way you got your hair set up. You looking nice and bright.
Yes.
I don't know if it's a reflection from the white shirt,
Don't
but you
start
looking
him.
good tonight.
Don't start him.
Thank you so much.
Don't start
Look
him.
at that haircut. That's the haircut right there. That's it right
My
there.
hair's not cut. I just got an edge up in the shade.
Right. But that's what I'm saying. That you got an edge up and it's clean on the side. So that works. Take the compliment now.
Thank you very, very much.
I don't
Thank
give
you
a
very
fuck.
much.
You know that.
You don't.
She
Not
don't
lamb,
never
you
give me
don't.
now. Don't never give me now.
Yeah.
Yes, I do. I told.
Legacy.
I told you I was glad you felt better.
You just didn't want me to die. That's all.
No, of course I don't want you to die. I can't compliment your clothes, but I feel like you dress like the people in the flea market. Them outfits that be on the same rack. That's what.
Say what?
He got on the ATL.
Now he got on the ATL, but most of the time his shirt matches his pants and his hat, like something you find on the same hanger. Like when you shopping for your son and all the clothes on the same hanger.
God.
Outfit on the same hanger. Yeah.
Let me tell you. That's just Miami flair, girl. That's how Miami
Adrian
niggas
said,
are.
yeah, it is. Yeah. I know it's fast down there. Adrian said maybe he's paying the Legos more attention than he is to her.
But that wasn't
right.
her
That's what I was saying earlier.
Her problem. That was her friend's problem.
Yeah, it wasn't her problem.
Her friend's problem. Put that right up there so they could grasp it.
Check it.
Honey, it's
but
not
this,
like
but this is the thing. Listen, a lot of times we use it. Let's say it is an issue, and she just hasn't brought it to him, and her way of bringing it to him is to say that her friends them are saying. So now she get an opportunity to talk to him about it, because now you're saying, "Oh, well, my friend said da 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 da." No, it's really something you wanted to say in the first place, but you needed an excuse to be able to talk to him about that.
That's exactly what it is. That's exactly what, because she had.
Huh?
I'm sorry. I like your shirt.
Thank you, love.
It matches the hat.
Legacy. I like your face.
Oh, y'all just.
Yeah. You so handsome.
Legacy, is your tongue calling somebody?
Legacy, I like your new body.
Thank you, love.
Hold on. Body, yada, 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 yada.
Hey. How about the other day when we was going to eat for lunch? He's like,
show me your muscles, Legacy. Show me your muscles.
Look, this was Legacy. So you like my new haircut? You like my new haircut? I said, nigga. I said, I'm only gonna see it.
Really? Oh my God. Legacy, let me see that muscle.
I'm gonna cover it up. I don't understand.
Work your muscle. Work your muscle, baby. Work your muscle. Oh, how much can you bench press?
325.
No. How much you weigh?
But how long can you bench press it?
most of the time I bench press it and pin it down, and then I drill.
Oh my God. Adrian said women have to learn to find quality time with their partner no matter what it is. We get wrapped up in what we like, trying to be interested in what their men like. Try to be interested in what their men like.
It don't sound like that. The Legos is the problem. It's her friends saying something about his Legos. Like, girl, that's some quick shit. Girl, it ain't too corny. I got after he finished, she ain't say, "Oh, like the sex is all about what her friends think."
Exactly.
Girl, your friends ain't giving you that meat, so who cares?
But let's look at it like this too. A lot of
Truth be
times,
told,
go ahead, Nana.
I said that's the truth be told because at the end of the day, when your friends and everybody leave from around you, they not the ones giving you that soft shit at night. So you need that soft shit. You need that soft shit.
That what, Don Allen?
That soft shit. You need
I
that
don't even
soft
remember
shit
what
to put
sausage
you to
look
bed.
like. I don't know what it look like. TeAma
You need
said
that soft.
that
You need
frown
that
goes
soft
all the way
shit.
up to the wrist. Flex again, Legacy.
Yes, girl, I'm telling you.
Legacy got a whole fan club in this TeAma.
When, child, I told Legacy he gonna have to strip for them 5,000.
And what Miss Lucy at? She team Legacy too.
Grandma.
Who that?
Juicy,
Tony.
she team Legacy too.
You see my son?
Yes. He look badass.
Yes.
He's short like his daddy.
JoJo, y'all showing sons. JoJo.
Mm.
Well, you saw my baby.
Uh-huh.
Don Allen got a baby
my
too.
baby.
Look.
What it is, T?
That's
I see you,
JoJo.
Donella.
That's JoJo.
I see it. Look
Now,
at
hey,
Everybody
JoJo.
showing their
JoJo, look
babies.
right there.
Where's my baby,
Look.
Tony?
Look, JoJo, look right there. Look right there.
Speaking of Savage and her baby.
Hey.
That's that baby there.
There you go, niece.
Savannah.
Can't
Seven,
tell
that
her
I
girl
ain't
looks
no
just
baby
like
no
you.
more.
She looks
Yes.
just like
Listen,
Sadie.
Yes.
we about to do the real singing pictures. They finna be, I already see they're gonna be fly.
I like this picture the best.
Yeah, that's my parents' backyard right there.
Show the other one, Tony. Yeah, I like that one.
You like this one?
Yeah, she looked like her mama a lot on that picture.
She get it
She
from
look
a,
like her mama, period.
yeah, I should have sent you the
Absolutely
picture of us
gorgeous.
next to each other. We look like twins.
TeAma.
Tyson ass look like on his daddy's side with his brothers. TeAma what?
I'll talk to you later.
I be wanting
Oh,
to
there
push
go
his
my
whole.
nephew.
I be wanting to push his whole forehead in. They came out looking identical to me. This baby was like, "Mom, you better have a Where's Waldo effect. I need a DNA test on this baby." Honey, am I the mother or no?
He said, oh, no. I can't with you.
Honey,
I can't and I
daddy
refuse.
is
Ta-ta.
his dad is 1,000% is his. But the mother
See, I'm
with her,
holding him up
I'm
a
like,
little bit.
oh, he eating.
Her
He'll
boob
fight
is
with us.
blocking him.
Yeah, child, my boob. Hold on.
Show him, Tyson. Tyson. Yeah.
Hey,
He's like,
hey,
man, that's not
Tyson.
my dinner.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's exactly what he said, T.O. Nigga ain't ready to be on no camera, nigga. Not the night I'm eating. Eating.
he said I can't get around these
He looked
titties.
like his oldest brother Cortez. Like in between him, my brother, and my mom. Definitely my mom. Definitely.
How long you gonna be over there for?
Miss Auntie
But
Adrienne.
I'm to like 2 in
Auntie
the morning.
Adrienne.
But I need to get me a DNA test, y'all. We gonna swab him $100 test from there, and I need to make sure they ain't switch him out. Cause
T.O., you was there.
buddy,
You was there when the baby came out you.
Listen. I was there when they cut him open out of me. But then that little Negro left me. Like he left. And I was still on the table. Like I was still there. And I'm like, but bruh, so who are you?
For him to look like your mama and Wick brother.
Let's look. No, he don't look like Wick nothing. This one here.
You look like Wick to me. Eight eyes. I don't care what you say.
I'm finna send y'all these pictures.
The baby look like his daddy too, TeAma.
Welcome, Auntie Adrian.
Hey, sis.
I'm gonna send you a picture
Me
of his
Adrian!
daddy. I'm finna send it.
Dang.
Say now
But he
y'all
hold on
mouth
to
finna
them.
drop because
He
at
hold on
one
to them.
time all of y'all finna see and know who his father is. Well, y'all won't know him, but you'll know him.
Welcome again, Miss Auntie Adrian.
Hey,
Hey.
y'all. I'm having technical difficulties over here.
Oh no, I'm bad. Hey, Miss Adrian,
Hey, Legacy.
what's going on, Mama?
Crystal said, "Hey, Tyson."
Fuck. I knocked this goddamn monster
Hey,
over. Shit. Hold on.
Miss Adrian.
You heard
She
her?
told me to hold on. She knocked her monster over.
What happened? I told her she better stop drinking them.
Girl, that's a losing battle.
Sorry.
Mary Shaw said, good evening. Hi, Miss
hi,
Mary
Miss Mary
Shaw.
Shaw.
Hey, Miss Mary, do us a favor. Click that subscribe button if you haven't already.
Yes, please go ahead and click and subscribe that thing. We need more women. The team on up in here.
You know, when y'all was looking at the numbers with the who looking at us, who subscribe to us, I believe them
No,
some of them folks members that be lurking
come
on
here,
my
y'all. Hey,
TV.
y'all. Say hello to my niece, Tiana.
Hey, how you
Everybody,
doing, pretty
Tiana.
lady?
And this is my nephew, Damien. Come on, Day. You on national TV, man.
Worldwide.
On YouTube. This is my nephew, Damien.
Hey, handsome.
That's
How you
Damien.
doing?
And then my sister, come on, sir. Move this and come sit down.
Crystal, who you drunk in love with, baby?
My
Mary
mama
said she
say,
already
actually, you
subscribed. Hey,
send that
sis.
picture.
Thank you, Miss Mary, for already being subscribed. We appreciate you.
Yes. Come on. Get around me. You can get around me.
Hello.
My sister Damari, y'all. My sister D.
Where your sister at?
So we got another.
What's wrong with my earbud?
D.
Esophagus. Hey.
Hello, how are you?
That's my mama Tony. That's TeAma. That's T Savage. That's Miss Adrian. That's Legacy the Great.
How you doing? How you doing?
I'm good. Nice to meet everybody.
Nice to meet you too.
Crystal said hello, Damien and Tiana.
No, I think she said she drunk in love with them kids.
Well,
it's starting to dawn
good.
Mary, I'm in West Palm Beach.
Okay, Tony, I'm sending it.
You sending a picture to my text?
Now, where you family from?
Oh, but you know, that's not my blood sister, but you know, we've been knowing each other since I moved to Texas.
Right.
Yeah, so I've been knowing before those two were even born. I knew her before they even came out together. Okay. When she was pregnant with TeAma.
So she been working.
The question is, where are they from? They're from Texas?
Yeah.
Okay.
So you knew her before she had the baby, so she got two, so that means she been doing a lot of working.
Can you be nice to the guests on the panel, please?
She's been dropping it like it's hot.
Miss Adrian, are you on, Miss Adrian? Because I can't hardly see you.
Hold on, caller. We have a caller. Go ahead, caller.
Yeah. I'm calling the A.T.L show, please.
Go right ahead.
Oh, my. What's a delayed message or something like that?
We hear you.
Okay. So check this out. As far as that drunk in love part, all you have to do is rewind and listen to what we were talking about instead of always getting off on the wrong foot. You know what I'm saying? Like I had said and mentioned last week, the messages are deep. So I can't help it if you guys don't remember the conversation once you decide to read the message. And always backfires and it's not fair.
Well, thank you for calling.
Okay, if I got 3 phones and I gave you 3 thumbs up, and to let you know about the Crystal River thing, that means Tina. Crystal and Rivers means Tina. Tina is my original name. But to go back as far as when we always get this miscommunication, if you rewind, and I can take one of my other phones and just rewind, and I'll know exactly where it comes from as far as the drunken love. You just can't just forget what the conversation was and then decide to read the message. I like it so much when TeAma, she go ahead on and read it. But like I mentioned to you, like when I send the inbox letting you know that the messages are like a minute or 2 delayed, you gotta understand that. And so therefore everybody gets confused. There comes all kinds of, like when your friend, the girl from that told me about, let's see, let me know not to contribute, but I'm not gonna hold that against anybody. That was my decision. Although like I said, I don't run around, and listen, I don't run around not looking for somebody that is just so happen don't make as much money as I make. I'm not premeditating on that or nothing like that, to get that part straight. The other part is, come on now, let's just all have fun. And then some things they're jokes.
Yes, we don't take anything. We don't take anything personal, Miss Crystal.
Evidently so, Mrs. I don't know if that was the juicy. To go to show you, I didn't take another phone and just dwell on it. You would wait to so much later, and then I see from the other phones, and you got 3 thumbs up from me.
Well, I appreciate it.
And like I was saying, the hearts, I was agitated about the hearts. I'm still having fun. Had told somebody, I think she was a Tiffany girl, could have been somebody else when I was like, I hope you're still having fun with us, you know what I'm saying? And at the same time, when I was saying that I was sad, all that cooking stuff, and that threw in, I just needed some attention. That was, it's just give me some love. Like I said, it's all about love. I didn't know not to send a heart. But if you go, and I know no one is uptight about trafficking. No one is uptight about extra funds, money. But I'll take that slap in the face. I'm still going to support. The rest of the A.T.L family didn't see when you snuck in that part about if I won the lotto. I didn't know that was manuscript. Somebody said, we're not into that part yet. I was like, hey, I'm not up there with y'all. I just read what I saw.
Well, Tina, excuse me, Miss Tina, not to cut you off. She was just saying that we were still in the question of the day part, and the lottery part was coming up next. So she just wanted you to hold on because we hadn't made it there yet. But we understand that it's all love, and we love you too, and it's all in joke and fun. Yeah. So if there was a miscommunication, Miss Tina, we apologize.
To me, and you can call it broke, but support. And I'm still. I forgot Mr. Legacy was. He was here, so I got to watch my really because he's gonna get that 50%.
What?
Well, thank you for calling, Miss Tina. We appreciate your comments and your input. And we're going to go ahead and get ready to move on into the lottery portion for the last hour of the show. Hopefully you can stick around for that and we can read your lotto comment now. Thank you so much for the call. We appreciate it. It's all love. A.T.L, baby.
Miss Crystal, thank you for calling, but we got to move on.
But hold on, Miss Crystal.
A.T.L.
I just want to tell you that we definitely appreciate you, all of us do, because we know that when we go on, you're going to be one of the first people to participate on our podcast. And as far as adult-wise, you and Kamal and who else? What's the other young lady?
Got a mouth like him. I like him though. I mean, I agree with him. I say we're not, and I couldn't put that in today, but I put repeat. As far as the reason why we don't check the homework, because we too busy worried about, being sarcastic. But being funny, worried about
Oh, you talking about from last week, ma'am? From last week?
Once again, if you would check, and I think it should still be there, and I think you probably should. Some people don't remember what they had just spoken or what they spoke within the last 30 minutes, but we had come.
I don't recall us talking about people finishing their work in the last 30 minutes. I'm trying to keep up with what you're saying, ma'am, but we appreciate you calling, and we got to move on though, because we only got an hour, 59 minutes left now. So
we appreciate you, Miss Crystal, Miss Taylor. Keep watching.
Thank you for the love. And if anybody have any questions, like she said, rewind it, go watch the replay, and that's how we're gonna do that. A.T.L again.
A.T.L.
Y'all, I listen. I ain't smoked in 5 days, y'all.
Go ahead, Savage.
I'm about to smoke tonight.
Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it.
You know it's hard out here for a pimp.
Yeah.
So moving on to our topic today. What's the topic on? Lottery. You gonna put it up there, Anthony Brown?
Yeah. Tonight's topic.
Go commercial.
Tonight's topic.
If you win a lottery, should you take care of your entire family? My question is, what do you consider the entire family?
Everybody heard what I.
TeAma, get on the screen. You ain't got your titty advertising the drink.
You so retarded. I'm trying to.
But even if she did, it would be a nice little peep show. So what?
Oh, shit.
And you two gonna ban us talking about nudity.
Ain't trying to get me banned.
Okay. You have been blocked. Indefinitely.
Sound like a laugh.
Yeah, you heard it.
What you say?
I sound like another app I know.
Go to the chill zone and show your titties.
He's talking about Bigo. Talking about Bigo. Sound like Bigo.
My question is, what do you consider family as far as the do we take care of family? What's the definition of family? Because if I hit the lotto, my family would be my immediate family, like my parents and my sisters, my little sister and my big sister. TeAma says, "Oh, that's an older comment. I read that already."
I'm trying to find her lottery comment.
Hell yeah, I'm taking care of my family.
Well, let me say, I don't have
my family.
My family's not close, so the only family I would take care of would be my spouse, my mother-in-law, my mama, no, God, my spouse, my mother-in-law, this jughead right here sitting next to me. I would take care of Anthony, of course, because that's my mama. So you gotta take care of the mama because he already look at his pretty fine. I would take care of Tony. I would give TeAma a little something because that's my sister too. I would give
A little
Lexi a little something. Girl, you know I give you something, a good something. Thank you.
I need
So
a
you
big
can get
house.
you a,
hold
so
on,
you
let
can
me
get
read
that.
10,
So
let me
no,
read 10 more comments.
I will buy that truck for you. That truck that
Gary
you
Shaw
want.
said, no, I won't take care of my whole family. The only ones I'm helping is my kids. Them the only ones that stood by me. Can you put Tina Mo coming back up there? Because I don't want no smoke tonight.
Yeah, Miss Tina Mo.
Tina Mo said, if I win the lottery, you all are entitled to support from me. I will not jump ship. This message is in regards to Anthony telling us that we are entitled to share our lotto winnings. So I mean, I'm kind of with Don Allen. I'm even though he said he's not sharing with his mom, I'm sharing with my immediate family, my big sister, my best friend, and this whole A.T.L cast. And we gonna do it big. We ain't gonna have to get somebody to come pick us up. We gonna pick our own self up. We gonna buy our own network.
You know
and they're gonna be out trying to kill us. They're gonna be trying to kill us. They don't want us. They gonna try to lock us up like Bill Cosby. You can't buy NBC, sir. Ma'am, no.
They gonna lock me. They gonna try to lock me up after you buy the television station, and have women come on line about I done did something to them. It's crazy. But Miss Tina Mo, after T Savage read your message, I don't think Tony said you have to do anything with your lottery winnings. I think he said he was pretty much asking, who do you deem that you are? That you is the whole line ringing again?
Yes.
All the phones, I don't know what y'all in Atlanta or in Florida. My phones are telling me different things. That's why we're getting off track.
It's raining bad here.
We're in different parts. We're in different parts of the country.
One phone is 2 minutes behind, another phone is 1 minute behind, and the phone that I'm on is 3 minutes behind. Okay, so I don't even know what's not supposed to be happening.
But we just read your comment.
Okay, that's irrelevant. Sometimes it takes a minute or two for my comment to even show up. That's how I know the contact got blocked. And that's when I knew you knew who I was, when I sent the same message back. Okay, so
somebody has multiple sources of the show. So if you have multiple sources, you're gonna have to shut the other two down and leave one open so we can hear what you're saying.
Miss Tina Mo, you got too many phones by each other. You have to cut.
Or you get too much.
No, it has to do with our area. It has to do with the.
No, you have too many phones open, so that's why you're getting feedback.
No, I always listen to the phone that I know that comes up accurately.
So what is your question?
It's not a feedback, it's a huge delay, and that was prior to me turning these other phones on. I only deal with you on one phone. That's Tina Mo. Like I've been doing for the last couple of years, Anthony.
Okay, what is your question, Miss Tina?
Only thing I did was added my picture.
Miss Tina, what is your question, baby?
I'm trying to figure out if it was a question towards me, so that I want to wait till the show is over and watch it again.
No, it wasn't no question towards you. We read the comment that you posted earlier about the lottery.
No, if someone was saying something, but it was funny. Okay, so guess what? It's so bad, it's so behind. The phone that I was listening to and trying to call you at the same time, I actually had to get offline. Okay, so Anthony said something, and it just caught my eye because I'm always doing something else and just hurrying back over to the screen and to see if I had missed something. Okay, I saw something said if you win the lotto, it probably didn't say a title because it stayed up like 1 second as far as when I come and look at the phone.
Yeah, that was. I was just showing what tonight's topic is.
Got out, and so I thought someone was talking to me. when they say we're not getting to that part yet.
Miss Mo, you already addressed that.
Yeah, we already talked about that.
Because like I said, I saw it late.
But we already talked about that.
Phone don't show notifications.
Tina Mo, we already talked about that. Tina Mo, we already talked about that.
You don't talk about what?
We already talked about the
My goodness, that's all the shit how they laid the phone.
So
right. You're having the same.
okay.
Hold on, Savage.
No, because no. Mary Shaw said, furthermore, I wouldn't tell anyone. I would donate to a charity after I help my kids. I will buy a hotel and have it for the homeless.
Let's get back to the show.
Wow.
A.T.L. Okay. Hey, sis.
Don't drink it and drive.
Yeah. Click up.
I definitely hope Miss Tina Crystal is home safe.
Okay.
Definitely.
Lord.
But Miss Mary Shaw, 411, I'm with you on everything you said other than donating to charity. The reason I can't see myself donating.
Let's say 431.
Huh? My bad, 431. Thank you, Savage.
I had to bring it. I had to.
I can see. I'm definitely excited about the comment you made about getting a hotel and making it for homeless and people. But to donate money to charity, you got to understand that when you donate money to charity, if you donated $1 million to a charity, they only have to use 10% toward whatever it is you're trying to do. That money that you donate don't always necessarily be used for that charity. They only have to use 10% of that. I was just watching the show the other day where they were saying that Bill Cosby and Camille Cosby has donated more money to black colleges, especially Spelman, in their time of Bill Cosby them being rich. He donated $20 million to Spelman, that charity and that school. And do you know that when Bill Cosby got brought up on those charges, that Spelman and the foundation that Spelman had, that charity foundation to try to help, they redonated the money back to Bill Cosby and his family because they were siding with the women that made those accusations. But I'm like, you don't have this money since the mid 90s, and you haven't used $20 million in all that time, and now y'all gonna give me back the rest of it? No, give me back all $20 million that you don't start, been penny pinching off of.
Exactly.
So I'm with everything you said, Miss Mary. But as far as giving money to charity, if you don't have a person that can sit in on that charity board to facilitate that money to where it needs to be, and can come back to you and report to you and show you ledgers of how that money was used, don't donate your money to charity. You can donate the money by you acquiring a place to where you can help people and people can come in. And if you set aside $10-15 million that you're going to utilize to help people, you have your people around you and you have people come in and you can filtrate that money how you want to. Don't give it to a charity.
If I won the lottery, if I won a large lump sum of money, I'm definitely not donating to a charity. That's a no-no. I would definitely look out for my family, and family's not always blood, if you know what I mean.
That's
right. Because the extended family sometimes is more close and better for you and better to you than your blood family. So my family, and y'all know who you are, will definitely be looked out for. As far as my blood family, that list is so small, it's just not even funny. that would actually get some help. Of course, definitely my uncle, who's like a father figure to me, and who I talk about all the time on the show, and I love dearly. Savage knows him from the school system. In Legacy, you met him when we went to his birthday lunch. So definitely, he will get it. You know, everything he want and desired, he would get. If he has any outstanding bills as far as mortgage, car payments, or whatever, all that's gonna be paid off. I'm taking away all his stress, all of his worries, all of his headaches. You know, he's at the age now where you should just be enjoying life. You know, and if everything is paid off, you know, we're gonna give you some life enjoyment coins. You know,
I like that name, Life Enjoyment Fund.
That's it. So enjoy your life. But as far as a charity, definitely not. As far as, like I said, some of the blood relatives, definitely not. They're far and few. I guess I can name them probably on one hand as far as the blood relatives. But the extended family and my extended real friends, the ATL family, oh yeah, y'all gonna be looked out, and y'all gonna be quite comfortable, quite comfy.
Let me tell you my motto. It's called "Blood Make Us Related, Loyalty Makes Us Family."
Period. So yes, I don't think that you win your funds and your earnings or whatever, even if you became, let's say, an athlete or a celebrity, you know, because I'm a firm believer what God got for you is for you. It's not for you and them, you know. And that's what some people tend to think, you know. Oh shucks, cousin so and so that made it into the pros. Now you want to go, hey, cuz, what's up? You know, and you ain't spoke to this cousin in probably 8 years, 9 years, 10 years, 20 years. Probably didn't even know he was a cousin. But now all of a sudden you want to get in his pockets.
Tony, hold on. Miss Mary Shaw 431 says Life Enjoyment Fund. No, Life Enjoyment Fund. I like that name. Well, you don't start it so.
Okay.
You don't start it so.
Life Enjoyment Fund. Amen.
Amen. Well, what would you do, TeAma, if you hit it big, love?
If I hit it big, I would take care. Well, I can't say I would buy my mom a house. She already have a house.
She want another one. She gonna put that one on Airbnb. That lady gonna put that one on Airbnb. That's Life Enjoyment Fund.
So basically, I would just buy her dream car, and I would have her an enjoyment fund. I would set up stocks and like money for each one of my kids. Like I would literally set up money for my kids, which my female is mine too.
Hold on, TeAma, because I don't want no more smoke. Miss Crystal Rivers says, I give forward A.T.L. Loyalty equal family. Well spoken, sis. She was talking about you, TeAma.
All day. You tell them quick. Blood make us related. Loyalty makes us family. That is literally tattooed on my leg. And I live by that to the God. But so I would do that. I would make sure my kids have a trust fund that's set up. I would literally go to different countries, Jamaica, all of them. I would buy some land, and I would build on them lands. Because at some point, I feel it's any day a bitch gonna take out America, the United States. So, bitch, you gonna have to run to one of these islands. Because, honey, our presidents are tripping. Go to Puerto Rico and all them a part of the country, they blowing that shit up too. So I got to go to these independent countries. Exactly. I would literally throughout, like Chicago, Florida for one, New York, I would like have homeless shelters that are literally my what you call that, tax-free business. What that's called? I know what it's called. I can't think right now. So
Crystal said everybody knows that charities are full of deceit.
Exactly. So you open up your own shelters that are non-profit to where you can balance out your money to where you don't have to pay so much back in taxes. So literally, if you do win the lottery and your ass is not smart enough to know to open up you enough non-profits, the government gonna end up getting that bite before it's over. And I would just make sure that everybody is good. But first and foremost, I will handle my kids. Then I'm not handling nobody to my immediate circle, have their house, have their car. I will not just give them money. You're gonna come up with a business plan. You're gonna do something, you're gonna start something to where you're not coming back to me. Because one thing I refuse to do is go back to broke. I'm gonna tell you, bitch, nah. So, with that being said,
What
everybody
you
gonna
gonna
be
tell
Said
good,
them?
but
exactly.
I'm
What
gonna
you
say
gonna
it just
tell
like
them?
that, bitch, nah. Because if you sitting there, you thinking you're gonna give to everybody, sad to say it, you're gonna be broke so quick, and when you broke, they not even gonna know you. So
Exactly.
set it up to where you don't get set up. How about that? Set it up to where you don't get set up. That's
Tell them,
all it
tell
is.
them. Miss Adrian,
Yes.
I need your face on the screen, baby. I got to have the interaction with you. You
You
know I got to have
you
that.
don't see she getting the red light special ready for me,
Yeah,
baby.
something going on over there.
Yeah.
Not a damn thing. I'm recuperating.
Love it. I
I'm
love it.
recuperating. Ain't nothing going on over here.
He put it down.
Here you go, hugs and
Boy,
hugs and hugs.
I'm tired than a bitch. Well, I got 8 sisters and brothers, and ain't none of them bitches getting nothing. So I'm gonna get them hoes the same thing I gave them before, not a goddamn thing. Cause when none of them around when I was going through my shit, ain't none of them around now that I'm out of my shit. And when I get that lottery money, they sure ain't getting shit, nothing.
Like I said,
What
blood
about your
make us
kids?
related.
What? My
Loyalty
kids?
make us.
That's an
That's without
understatement.
a given.
That I don't. You know what's understood don't even need that no explanation. My kids is gonna be straight for life. And the people I fuck with, it ain't but many people I fuck with in my circle, and that's who's gonna be taken care of. I used to think years ago if I ever came into money, I'd do this for this one, that for the other. When people show you who they are, believe they asses. I done
True.
got some bigger change now. I ain't gonna have to work no more. You hoes gonna have to keep working because y'all wasn't there when I was down. Don't come down now. I'm not giving them nothing. I don't
What
give
they
a.
gonna have to do, Miss
I don't
Adrian?
give a damn. Huh?
What you say? Them hoes gonna have to keep what?
Them hoes gonna have to keep on
Working.
working like the fuck they been doing. Act like you don't even know me, like you been on me. I've been in Florida 13 years, going on 14 years. Not near one of my family members have been here. My 2 cousins, my mother's sister's children have been here. I'd make sure they would be okay, only because we close enough that if I need it and they had it like that, they would take care of me. But the rest of them hoes, fuck them.
Well, outside of family, Miss Adrian, what could you see yourself doing? Well, we know you can feed. We know you can definitely. That's your thing with far as cooking. How would
What?
you take that money and enhance it to where you will be able to continually feed your community?
Well, because I have been homeless and I know what it's like to be homeless, I would definitely open up. I always, and this is something I plan on doing anyway, whether I hit the lottery or not, that's going to come to fruition soon. What I'm going to do is I'm going to open up like a homeless shelter that's where the people who are residents there are going to work. And it's going to be a working homeless shelter. Everybody gonna have a job because people get life fucked up and they think that it's uneducated, stupid people that don't know nothing. It's a lot of wealth. People, let's just face it, we all had a tendency to be 1 paycheck away from being homeless. Well, not this week. I might be 6 paychecks away right now, but I'm just saying, you know what I mean? Realistic.
Hold on, Miss Adrian. Hold on, beautiful. Savage.
Mary Shaw says, when I got my money, everybody came out, even the snakes. When I gave and didn't have nothing, they left.
Amen. They'll do it every time.
Go ahead,
Yes,
Miss Adrian.
ma'am.
Go ahead, Miss Adrian.
I was just saying that, that it'll be a working homeless shelter where everybody has a function. The people that's there, part of them staying there, the contingency plan is they gotta have a job. They have an intake process, find out what everybody's talents are, and put them to work somewhere within that facility. Have child care for them, people to educate them and train them. It's gonna be a working homeless shelter where working people get back out there and they have and I want it to be like a safe place because a lot of these shelters is crazy.
Yes.
You can't close your eyes in these shelters. You cannot close your eyes in there. So I know what that's like. I know what goes on in those shelters. So I would have it set up that way and giving back. And I would definitely have me a place where people could come for hot meals every day, whether they in the shelter or not. Because it's people who have their own places just don't have food. Been there too, had my own house, but couldn't afford to feed me and my children. You know what I mean? So I fix it so you'd have a place to come get you a real meal every day.
I ain't gonna lie. Now you open up that shelter like that. Now I'm gonna be right there in the line with the people trying to get a plate.
It's for you to talk.
I'm gonna get a plate. You're gonna be like, bitch, get out of there, bitch, I'm hungry.
From a little girl, my mom would tell you that's what I said I wanted to do. I have always wanted to open up a homeless shelter.
Me too.
And
always.
in my mind, I have always said I wanted my own cleaning business. My dad was big on, you ain't finna be nobody mate. He was just not having it. So that dream went away real quick.
Well, Miss Adrian, when we talk about that, because that's something that I want to do too. I think that, but the major issue with them shelters is they don't have Savage.
Mary said I was homeless for 2 years. Everybody I helped, everybody had something negative to say that was so-called family and friends.
Yeah, it'll be like that, Miss Mary. Savage.
I there hungry and homeless a year ago. I think she would have said I was.
Mm-hmm. But one thing about the shelters that I because I've been there. I've been in, like I tell people, I've been that person. I've slept in abandoned cars, not because I couldn't go home, because at that time in my life, I wanted to be grown, and my mama had a curfew time. So if I was to hang out past my curfew time, then if I ain't had money to get a hotel, then I had to do what I did. But a lot of people don't understand that when we have shelters, and this is something that they need to acquire in shelters, whether either one of us get one and able to bless, our cities and our towns with one, but we have to have a mental health shelter.
Absolutely.
Because a lot of mental health people are either misdiagnosed, the people who are running those shelters can't discern between or have a some type of evaluation before they allow people to sleep amongst one another. And so when you have a shelter like that, you need a shelter where during the evaluations you can determine if this person needs a SAC evaluation along with coming in this, and that they sleep in a different area, the way we can have more monitorization when they're in your shelter, and to also assess them to be able to get meds and to get them going to where they can be more productive. A lot of times these shelters, the people that's running them, these nonprofit organizations and stuff that's running these programs, they just want to be able to say they doing the community a great service by having it. But if you're not preparing them once they get there and inside of there to be better, then they still might as well be sleeping up under the bridge, because that's what you're gonna let them go back out there and do. And there's plenty of rapes and plenty violent crimes that goes on, theft and things that goes on in those shelters, because we don't have people in there that's really caring about the people that have to be in the shelter.
Right.
But go ahead, Tony.
I would add, I remember back in the day when I used to watch the Jeffersons, Louise Jefferson used to volunteer at a place called the Help Center. And I always said that when I was younger, I always said, when I grow up, I want to start a health center, just like Louise Jefferson worked at. But I don't want to be just like theirs, where anybody that's homeless or on the street come and get a bag of clothes and a bag of food. No, I want to be able, to educate you. Teach how to do your resumes, teach you how to get a job, teach you how to fill out an application, help you with job search. Have job fairs maybe once a month. To help with free clothes and stuff. Clothes donated to me, I would donate them to you. Plus food, and then mine be non-perishable foods that they can take home. And then when they get ready to get their cooked meals, we're gonna send them over to Miss Adrian's place.
That's it.
I'm gonna be over there too. I'm gonna be able to pass that. I'm gonna have to serve the food, but I'm gonna get a plate to take home.
Well,
I'm trying to tell you.
Growing up for me, in South Georgia, we used to have soup kitchens, and the people used to be talking about they're ashamed of going to soup kitchens, but the summer was fun. Savage.
Yes, I see a lot of that here. Mental health, that's homeless.
Right. But me growing up, the soup kitchen was like for me and my brothers and a couple of my friends, having those type of things that Ms. Adrian was talking about, feeding community. Soup kitchens are something that for me, if I was to hit the lottery, I definitely would have, a few of those type of places built to where not only could, because most soup kitchens you go get that as lunch. But I would definitely like to have a soup kitchen where I could be able to provide food for people, not only for just lunch, but there's also a nighttime where you can come and get you some food at night to be able to hold you over. For me, a lot of times, if I was to hit the lottery, I'm definitely like Miss Adrian and y'all are my family. I mean, outside of my kids, because like Miss Adrian say, what's already understood don't have to be said for as far as your children and things of that nature, your mama and stuff for me. But I'm also with TeAma when she say, loyalty is family to me.
Absolutely.
We may fuss and fight. I fuss and fight with Tony and T Savage and TeAma all the time. Miss Adrian, you be on their side too a lot.
That's an understatement, boy.
But I couldn't see myself hitting the lottery, and we definitely don't make this A.T.L thing happen for real. I mean, I truly believe it's gonna happen in real time and when God got his plan. But but as far as me hitting it, nobody gonna stop us. And then I'm gonna make sure that cause Tony old, so we definitely gotta help him get a senior citizens plan together to where he ain't gotta worry about his Social Security for a while. So I'm gonna definitely get him good. T Savage for me, I see with I think we need more people, especially like parents like Miss Adrian and TeAma and T Savage, mothers that are old school, don't mind whooping ass for their kids and on their children, that need to be out here, with this money, because our government don't help people those type of, because they think, us putting our foot down on our children's neck. When I say that, I'm not literally talking about our foot, but standing strong on our kids, raising our kids. Need to be community centers to where, we have our people, to where it's funded and we running it ourselves, the way the federal government can't dictate and control, how
it's done,
how that money is spent. And if you do it this way and don't go with our curriculum, then we're gonna take our funding for us. I was watching last night, and Tony will tell you sometime, Miss Adrian and Savage, I'm up to 3-4 o'clock in the morning. I stay up sometime longer than Tony do. And I'm up on YouTube and things like that, and I'm listening to different people. And I was listening to Farrakhan. And Farrakhan stated that right now in American society, we have more millionaires and billionaires at this time than we have ever had at any other time in history. And he don't understand how we don't have our own black banking institutions across the United States He don't understand why these
our own hospitals,
our own grocery store, our own farms and things. And he was like, it's not that we're trying to segregate ourselves from other races, but we have to sometimes understand that every other race is segregated from us. And what we are allowed to get are the scraps, because guess what? Asians shops with Asians.
Yes.
We'll shop with them, but they're not coming to shop with us. We'll go to the Chinese restaurant, but they ain't coming to the soul food restaurants. White folks, they'll peep in every once in a while because they don't have some black meat in their life, or they don't have a mammy that fed them what black soul food and real food is. So they'll peep into our restaurants every once in a while, the scragglers. But if you look around, every other race spend their vast majority of money with their race. So I don't understand why we're not. Yes, we are still. Some of us are definitely still under the radar as far as financial status, but we got a chance in history now, whether it's winning the lottery, professional football players, or just great individuals, millionaire rappers, billionaire rappers that done made it, and we can put and build our own banks and hospitals and we're not doing it. And Farrakhan brought that, it just resonated on me that even with that type of money, I would have to do something that, I'm not trying to do nothing so I can have my name in a damn high school. When I'm dead and gone, I'm dead and gone. But I definitely want to be able to, my roses that I was received in life, knowing that I gave my best with what God gave me and my talents to help everybody else, whether it's me hitting the lottery and making sure that people can continue to grow from that. That's my biggest thing. We got to be able to take that money. And me and Tony got into a heated debate about money. Miss Tina Mo.
Hold on. Hello. Do you guys see this comment? I'm checking to see if it's delayed. Thank you. Tina Mo.
Yes, Tina Mo, we see you, baby.
But my money got to be spent on me and my people, my family. My family is the people that I can stand and tell me legacy. That's not a good idea to do with that money. Somebody that don't mind stepping on me, because I don't like yes men and women in my corner. I want somebody
you want somebody to tell you the truth, not what you want to hear.
Yes, and this is definitely who on this goddamn panel. So y'all, if you're out there in this world, let me tell you something. You got to get you some friends, some sisters, and aunties and brothers that like I got. Just like I got, because they don't care nothing about your feelings and they gonna tell you what it is. And them the type of people you surround yourself around when you get that type of money, because they're not gonna let nobody use you.
What I was thinking about too is I was telling a lady earlier today, I was talking to a customer on the phone. I know homelessness and stuff like that has always been around, but growing up, when I grew up in the early 70s, I don't remember people laying out in the street. I don't remember people being hungry. I'm sure there were people that were. But what I do remember is, like in the summertime, we all ate together, everybody in the block. If this one had meat, that one had potatoes, this one had rice, this one had corn, we all pulled that together and we all ate together. People were more apt to help one another. If somebody needed a place to stay, they were coming from out of town, they didn't have nowhere to go, you could go and stay at somebody's house because somebody was, somebody would put you up. But people don't do that anymore. They just don't do it anymore. Everybody's for self.
Well, Miss Adrian, you know what the Bible says? The Bible says
that's the realest junk I ever heard.
Hold on, TeAma, hold on 1 second. Let me say this. The Bible said that when the time draws near, you will know, because men will become lovers of themselves. Yes. See, there was a time when we used to love each other, but we're now becoming more lovers of ourselves, meaning we're self-consumed.
Yeah, self-consuming what we have and not worrying about anybody else. And it's just sad because I literally can remember us all eating together. It wasn't a thing where, like, I don't remember people. Listen, I can even remember when, if somebody's lights was out, we'd run extension cords from our house to their house so that they could have lights.
That's
real
love,
shit.
yeah.
We did. We did back in the day. I can remember so many people. I can remember so many people's lights, like extension cords across the hall, going from one apartment to the other. Because if you ain't got no lights, don't worry about it. Because I'm gonna run 4 or 5 extension cords through there and let you pull up off of my lights.
Right.
It just didn't. You know what I mean? It just didn't happen. It just, people have no value in other people anymore. People will disappoint you every time.
I literally, this is, y'all will make this some funny. To know me, this sounds crazy as all outdoors. Someone asked me, so basically, you basically had your son so you could get some of your baby daddy's money because he have a big lawsuit coming. For me, it was dumbfounded. Like, I was literally dumbfounded that you would think, no, on Jesus, on Jesus. I swear to you. So I literally called this man and I'm like, dude, listen, did I even put my son? Now the attorney wanted my son information. I say, I'm not putting his name on nothing. I'm not giving you nothing of Tyson. Let his kids have that. We good. But this person felt compelled to ask me that question. So people and value and money and what they think money first before they think human, before they think life, before they think a blessing. The narrative of this world is money, greed. For real. Legacy like holding all his lips.
All of
and
it.
this is to the lady that spends $1,800 a month just trying to get a Munical.
Kamal said, don't forget the rent parties when the community found out someone was in need. So we threw a party and donations went to the person in need. Where is that?
Yes, they did have
And
rent
in
parties.
Tallahassee, Anya, rent parties in Tallahassee. Rent parties in
Oh,
Tallahassee.
okay. Oh, I love me a good rent party,
That was
baby.
the first time I've heard of that when I went to Tallahassee.
They used to do it all the time.
But
they would have rent parties.
But that's Miss Adrian, y'all. That's pretty much like, you know, back in the 70s and 80s when relationships were going bad. And you would have people would throw parties and bar and stuff to get couples, you know, they were trying to save relationships at that time. And
like Betty Wright said, don't blame Mr. Charlie. Mr. Charlie is just the man. And she probably was fixing Mr. Charlie plate while she was saying this shit too.
They say back in the days,
That'll be
they'll
Miss
get
Adrian.
together. Yeah, man.
But if you look at
don't blame
time,
Mr. Charlie, you better blame Mr. Charlie.
But the crazy thing is this. Listen, I want y'all to look at this. The crazy thing is this. It seemed the poor Black people were, the more love we had for one another.
And we were the happiest when we had nothing. I can tell you that.
And what I noticed over the years, because I love music, and a lot of people don't understand that music is what kept the Black family intact from the 70s through the 80s and into the 90s, because it preached love and unity and family.
And while we on the 70s, y'all save the date, January 8th, my birthday. I'm having a whole 70s party. Real shit. The entrance is a 70s gear. The whole place, I told my daughter-in-law, said she's starting planning it now. The whole everything, the food, the setup, everything they ate, the way the plates clean down to the velvet pictures on the wall that light up. It's going down.
That's what's up. Lord willing, I want to be there, Miss Adrian. But
boy, y'all better not miss it.
But if you listen to the music, the money controlled egos. Oh, we got a little something now, and that's whether people hit the lottery or became professional athletes and doctors and things. It changed the narrative for Black people in unity. And if you look at music now, there's no love music that tells you how to love and to forgive
That's why I like my old school music. And people say I'm always in my feelings. I'm not in my feelings. That's when music meant something. It takes me back to a time when things was all right.
That's
It
right.
just takes you to a different time. Music's not like that anymore.
Music today, I don't even know what they're saying.
Me either, Tony. I don't know. Humming. I'm like, what the fuck are they saying? And then one day I was looking at the words, like, what the hell are they saying? Is that what they've been saying? I'd be so confused.
But let me tell y'all a story right quick. Since we're on this lottery thing, there's a young. I did a little research and I was reading some stuff about some of the most largest lottery winners that have went broke in over time. And one of the largest lottery winners in the early 2000s was a young lady, mid 2000s, was a young black lady from North Carolina. And I need y'all to help me understand something on this. There's two things I need to understand. I'm still trying to understand why our government is entitled to take so much of our lottery money after we the one played and won, why you seem to be able to take a large portion of that. And then we're going to say,
Natalie says some black people still have old school values. Hey, Natalie, hit us subscribe if you haven't. Tina said, hey, I'm a 70s baby. Bob Marley, Led Zeppelin, Jimi Hendrix.
For sure. Love. Well, this young lady hit the lottery for 100 in North Carolina. She hit the lottery for $188 million. And the crazy thing was, her mama woke up. She was living with her mama. Her mama woke up and told her what them was to go play. And she went to the little marketplace and she remembered and she wrote it down, the numbers and things, and she went and played those numbers. So lo and behold, she hit it, $188 million. Upon hitting it, as soon as she hit it, federal government hit her out of the $188 million. She only received $100 million of that. I don't know what type of luxury taxes these folks got and utilize, what calculator, who calculated what. NASA scientists told them that this was the formula to configure how much money they take from millions of dollars in penalties. But she only walked away with $100 million. And a lot of people looking at you like, well, damn, at least she got $100 million, but she won $188 million. So why did the government need?
But let me help you. The government didn't take all that. This is what they know. When you win the lottery, let me tell you the first thing they do. They ask you, do you want, if they pay you in a lump sum over this amount of years,
annuity.
Well, let's say you get maybe $500,000 a year. You will see more of your money. But when you say, no, I just want my money up, off the rip, they're gonna hit you for 25. Based on if it's over X amount of million, they're gonna hit you with the highest amount of million just because you want me to hand you all this money at one time. Then, which I'm gonna let you take all that because I only paid $2.
That's standard tax for lottery winning, 50%.
50%, but it's based. Come on, that's based off of what state you're in. Because in Georgia it's 33 1/3. It's based off of what state you're in.
Let me tell you, either way it goes, you still win it. At the end of the day, if it's a lottery ticket, you only pay $1. If it's a Powerball, you paid $2. So listen, just slide and glide, but make sure you have enough non-profits. So, because each year that money is sitting in your bank, you got to pay taxes on it. That is not a one-time tax pay. So let's be clear.
Well, the young lady,
some non-profits, y'all better learn how to work with these taxes.
The young lady hit, like I said, she hit for $100 million, and The young, before she hit it, you gotta understand she had an old thug boy. She had an old good dope boy. And
The dummy that kept going back and forth jail.
Yeah, and
like he was doing dumb junk throwing off her money. She'll buy him a car, he'll wreck the car.
Yeah, he totaled 5 cars in this time frame, and
he wouldn't have got a second car after the first one.
Girl, he went to jail more than 6 times, Anya. 6 times.
But listen, he went to jail. Soon as she got the money, he got locked up. Now he got locked up soon as she got the money on a I want to say a trafficking charge. I want to say, and and this is crazy. The people knew that his girlfriend, the judges them knew that his girlfriend at that time / you know how us black people say, "Oh, my fiance." They knew she had hit the lottery, and they jacked that dude bond up to $1 million.
I remember that, and it was a cash bond.
And it was a cash bond.
I remember hearing about that.
And he wound up violating.
And that hoe paid it.
She went and paid $1 million cash bond. So when she paid it, the federal government, the feds, because see, when you pay that type of money, you know, people want to know where you get this money from. So the feds came and talked to her, and it was a black man that came, and the black man was like, "Ma'am, okay, we don't have a problem with you paying it because we know you hit the lottery, but why?" Basically, the black man was like, "Why are you dealing with this cash? You just put up $1 million cash to get somebody out of jail who done been to jail 20 times." And she was like, "I love it." So she got him a good lawyer and everything, and lo and behold, I guess he beat the charge. He got on probation or something. So
he violated.
He get out a few months, years or so later, he violated on another drug charge. They know she's still with him. This time,
he violated when she bought him out on that cash bond. He violated. Then she had to hand over all that money. If Tony was on the podcast, he could pull up how she'd have been Ducky of the Day 2 times.
Yes, she had, but she
the guy that got on her 2 times.
I got it right here on my phone. She didn't have to give all the money up, but pretty much as many times as he went to jail. And like I told you, he went 6 times. And every time he went to jail, because she was with him, that bond would become even more excessive. She bought houses and everything like that.
I'm talking about the first time she lost all her money. Because he violated and they didn't give him a bond. He sat in there for months. Got out.
Like, she didn't lose her money like that. That's not how they didn't take her money because she wasn't married to him. She was just bonding him out of jail. She lost about $8 million dealing with him, bonding him in and out of jail.
Okay, I was getting ready to say I thought it was $8 million when I heard it. That's right. She did. So, I heard that.
Yeah.
What happened was the lady, let me tell you what the crazy, now this finna go crazy. The lady wanted some spiritual guidance. So she went to this church and she met with this white pastor. And, you know, she explained to him that she had hit the lottery and she wanted to know why things were going. People coming out of the woodwork trying to get money from her, da-da-da-da-da-da. Well, so the white minister told her that, you know, he didn't have a problem counseling her and her boyfriend and things of this nature, da-da-da. And so he was supposed to have been a guidance counselor. Well, the boyfriend didn't like the pastor. And the pastor, he told him he don't want him coming to his house and things of that, no more, blah, blah, blah. Well, a few months passed. And the pastor ended up suing the girl. And what happened was the pastor told the courts that she verbally told him that she was going to donate to his parish, his church, $10 million.
Wow.
Do you know the courts upheld that? saying that it's her word against his word, and the courts upheld that man lying, saying that she promised that she was gonna donate, that they had an agreement, and it was a verbal agreement that she was gonna donate $10 million to his parish. I don't know if she ended up paying the whole 10 million, but she ended up having to give that man some money for him lying like that. Savage.
That's insane. Tina Mo said, shit, I will have one of my favorite YouTubers that told me yesterday not to send any more money through Super Chat because they make him wait too long to receive it. I was blown.
Wow.
But as that went on, the young lady just filtrated through those $88 million over the time. I think she had money like maybe 6 years. And like you say, TeAma, she was Donkey of the Day on the Breakfast Club like twice. And she's I mean, we got to rich people, broke ain't the same type of broke we talk about. Rich people decide, if they had $100 million and they down to $8 million, they can file a Chapter 13 or a Chapter 11 and say they broke and get that closed off and still have $8 million. But I guess it's because the lifestyle that you were living it changed, so they allow you to do that. But from what the standpoint that I'm getting from reading from this, that lady squandered all that money.
She never had nothing, so she didn't know how to have nothing.
Nor did she have good people in her corner.
The average person, if you never had money, and even when you get a little bit of income tax, you blow through that, you get that type of money, you're not gonna know what to do with it.
Mm-hmm.
That's why when people be like so gun ho, oh, this person got money, right there, they never seen real money. Because if you seen real money, you wouldn't care about it. But which lottery winner? Tony, Google this person. His name is Abraham Shakespeare. He was right here in Florida, 2006. He won the lottery. He was a homeless man.
He died
to everybody and his mama. He entrusted this one white lady. She said
I remember
she was
that.
an accountant. She would help him, and that bitch killed them.
Yep, I remember
Kamal
that.
said she was supposed to go to pay.
Bad. I'm at my mama's house.
Kamal said she was supposed to go pay that dude to go see if the pastor really, really still wanted that money.
I saw this. I saw this on one of these crime shows. I saw this on not long ago.
Fatal Attraction.
Was it Fatal Attraction? Okay.
But like literally, that man was a good stand-up dude. He went and looked out for everybody. He brought some of everybody a home. When I tell you, he literally did not care about the money. He did not care. Like, he wanted everybody to be good.
Mm-hmm.
And it turned around to kill him. So at the gate, you better change your number immediately. You only deal who you want to deal with. You let the people around you know. If you hand somebody my number, I will change it again and you won't never get it. Because not everybody, when you get the lottery, is going to be down for you.
TeAma Savage.
That lottery, you become a target.
Tina said at that time,
hold on, TeAma.
At the time he was alive, and Slaughter Scrolls were hating off this guy. I was only showing that character some support while the trolls were lurking because a lot of his supporters were absent. I'm not sure.
We understand, Ms. Mo.
When you see real money, you would not care for it. Quote.
I swear to God.
Yeah, I went in with a mask on. I'm having a whole mask.
But no,
it's like Darth Vader.
It doesn't matter about the mask. Once you win that money and everybody know you won that money, you have no idea what target you done put on your bike. You have no idea what target you done put on your kids.
Yeah.
So if you're doing where you are, never come your way, you done set you up, your kids up, because they gonna take your kid, they gonna steal your kid, all that foolishness. That was a real stand-up dude. He lived right here in Florida.
Listen here, when I hit that 400
He was
million they
getting them
got
the
going,
money.
when I hit that 400 million they got up there, and if I call y'all and tell y'all pack a bag, don't ask no questions. Just pack y'all shit, we going in the hiding.
You better
Let
believe
me
it.
tell you.
Don't ask no questions. I'm calling y'all. Listen here, pack y'all shit up. I'm sending a car over for you. Don't ask no questions. Let's just go.
Okay.
Well, Miss
No,
Adrian,
hold on. Let me grab AJ right quick. Jeez.
Miss Adrian, I ain't grabbing no bags. I get some clothes when we get there.
Right. Just say, listen here, ho, I done hit that 400 million. Just grab your shit. Because they going to be after us.
Let me tell you, my mom can literally tell you, I can count on one hand how many of my family members know where I live right now today.
But this is the sad part about the lottery. And it goes back. Savage.
I know I would give it all away, so I would pay my brother and my brother-in-law to be the NO man. That's what Kamal said.
You know what, Carl? You seem real sweet, so I could believe that. But I've been this mean since birth. I've been this way since birth. Telling somebody no ain't nothing. Enough.
But my thing is this. I think our government, the way, it's set up, that in some states, you cannot go anonymous for hitting the lottery. A lot of states don't allow you to be anonymous once you hit the lottery. And you got to understand, I've met people, and this is the truth. I met a man who hit the lottery for over $1 million. And he said he didn't even have a car when he hit the lottery. The man said when he went to Atlanta to get his earnings, that when he got there to the place to cash his ticket in, that people from Cadillac, BMW, places that own homes, that selling modular home trailers, and
they was there to greet them, huh? They was there to greet them. Taylor said them same people that gave you the money going to be the main ones that handle the job and come looking for you first. That's why they want you to tell. That's why they want you to advertise who you want, but they're gonna pay some money to come get their money from you.
If you look, listen, do you know, Tony can pull it up, there have been more people who have won the lottery that have been killed and murdered that are dead, that won the money. It was a dude, I think maybe it was that dude that y'all just showed, that the dude had a girlfriend and he didn't know that the lady had a boyfriend on the side, and he hit the lottery.
Oh no, not that one.
And he was so happy that that's his girlfriend. He shared it with her. They killed that dude. The lady told her boyfriend. The boyfriend came in and killed him, and they went off. She got away with it for like 4 years before they put it together. She actually had the ticket and cashed it in and everything. Never told nobody, but some kind of way, you know how when people in money, like Miss Tina Mo just say money changed people, that went to just putting these people and they end up getting caught up behind it. But to win, it's a gift and a curse. And if you can, me personally, I like being in the hood. I do. When I'm in the hood,
Method Man and Red Man.
I like being there.
Me too, Legacy, until New Year's coming. That's the only time I don't like it, when I can't see New Year's and 4th of July.
But I used to always ask myself, why when the rappers and the football players, get this money, why they always seem to forget where they came from or why they got to move away. But I understand now, wisdom is everything. I understand now that from the time you are now to be somebody that got money, you and your children and your family members have become a target.
Mm-hmm. Yep, you have to move.
Let me help you.
Gated.
Listen, you don't even have to have Super Bowl money.
Watch this, TeAma. One of the youngest, but one of the greatest NFL players that died in such a short period of time in his career. His name is Sean Taylor. Sean Taylor probably would have had one of the brightest futures in the NFL any cornerback or safety ever had, besides Ed Reed and Troy Polamalu. But Sean Taylor was getting ready to get paid. This man is at his home with his wife and child. I don't think he was in a gated community, but I know he was off somewhere in a nice area. Niggas found this man's house, broke in this man's house while him and his wife was in the bed.
One of them was his friend. Remember, one of them was his friend.
They found out later.
One of his friends that he thought they had to just had a party the week before. He had to scope out the man's whole house, y'all, and double bite with his boys to kill him.
And came back when they broke in the house. You know, his wife heard it. So, you know, as the man, he got up to go see what was going on. Before he can get out of his bedroom, a nigga shot him in his carotid artery in his thigh. And he bled out in the bed with his wife right there. And these niggas, and they really have a chance to rob the house. But you done took this man's life because this man done put, you talking about since 5 years old, he done dedicated his life and his career to this dream that he had to be where he was at, and you come in and snuff his life out all because you didn't want to put in the hard work, and now you kill him and take him away from his children and his wife. Money is a motherfucker. But I come to realize this. I come to realize this, T, that, you know, the statement, money is the root of all evil.
I found a couple crab cakes.
But
I found a couple crab cakes.
It's not that, it's the greed and the love of man that makes it the way that it is, because niggas will kill you about something you don't work your whole entire life for.
It's the love of money that's the root of all evil.
The love is the greed.
You can ask Anya right now. You don't have to win the lottery. You can have a small ass lawsuit, and you'll see people out. Actually, she was the one that had the lawsuit. You'll see people out in the woodworks want to be your friend, want to be all in the VIP section with you at the moon. And you ain't even, bitch. You can have little money.
Yeah, niggas will rob you and kill you for 200 that they don't want to work for.
When we was in Tallahassee, TeAma, do you want to go? No. Oh, I'm going with my friends. Okay. Do you want to go? Nope. And I know her since 4th grade. TeAma went down the ride with nothing. Nope.
TeAma said you answered your own question. His wife heard them breaking in suspect.
Miss TeAma, I can't say that. His wife has been cleared as a suspect, so I don't think she had no reason to want him dead. He was worth $35 million playing in the NFL, and he was loving her and with her. She didn't need to have him killed to enjoy the money because she was already enjoying it. Maybe she was up and she heard it. Why we always have to incriminate the person?
Yeah,
that's loving me at the time.
On that one, the wife had nothing to do with that.
Nothing.
That was just a straight greedy person that he saw
his
something
friend
that he wanted, and he didn't want to work for it.
I got another picture.
He didn't want to work for it because the initial thing. Hold on 1 minute, Tony. I don't believe that they intended on killing him, but the simple fact, because the objective was to get money out of him. And when they came to him, dude realized who one of them was in an altercation. That's how, because they said it was an altercation that took place.
Right.
Then he was shot in the process. So once he was shot, it was nothing you could get. So they had to take off and run because you shot the man that could get you the money.
Mm-hmm.
Lottery, lawsuit, kingpin, sacrifice, said big stupid.
I was saying I got another picture in my inbox that I forgot to share earlier.
Titties. All I see is titties.
That's my twin now. That's my little twin now.
They look like they could be sisters.
Yeah.
They supposed to be twins from birth. Anya did everything.
Yeah.
Okay.
They supposed to be twins. That's
how they say the color purple. I tired now. Shit. I
know. If a person don't like me, you know my name. But that's all Anya. Mm-hmm.
Okay. Period.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, we're past the 2-hour mark and we're getting ready to get out of here. everybody on the podcast, Miss Adrian, we appreciate you coming on out tonight. Tell the people how they can get to you, Miss Adrian.
Miss Adrian over there trying to eat on that fried crab cake. She made that crab cake. She set it up.
On your telling,
I told you.
How do people can get to me?
Kitchen, whipping it up.
You can find me on YouTube at Real Talk From My Kitchen to Yours. YouTube is Real Talk From My Kitchen to Yours. On Facebook, it's Adrian Willoughby. Just look my name up. I'm there. On Instagram, it's Sweetie Peach 70. There you have it. You can always find me in my kitchen cooking or at that damn job. In between riding that young stallion. Oh, did I say that? Good night.
I am so dead.
Sit on Instagram, Sweetie Peach.
Sweetie Peach 70.
That peach sweet.
Is it now? Ask that young fella. Ask him what he said. Ask him what he said.
Tony, where can you find me?
Listen, A.T.L. Oh, good night.
Oh, you love you.
Messed up.
But Savage, you know, give the people a little bit of other business, Savage. Tell them where they can find you at.
What happened?
Y'all can find me at my job working. Y'all can find me at my job
She could have went her whole life without hearing that. I ain't know she heard what I said. Yeah, I said, damn, I go my whole life without hearing that. No, that's not yours.
Go ahead, Savage.
Y'all can find me on Facebook. It's on you, but I mean, you can find me at work most of the time with my bed watching Hulu. That's where you can find me. If you really need to get me, reach out.
God, baby, can't find her.
That's not true.
Oh.
You ain't even tell me. I found out that you're here from me looking in. I'm in my mama's house looking at purple walls. That's how I found out you here, dog.
Hey, save it for the back. Save it for the back.
Let me help you out. Tony, Legacy. Last time I spoke to Drake, she said, "Hey, let me call you back. This is my daddy calling. I'm still waiting. I'm about to pass out. Yeah, I'm about to pass out."
I've texted you since then, A.T.L. whore. I've texted you since then. Don't do that. Don't do that.
She texted me. I was waiting on the call. I'm holding my breath.
Well, Miss
on that note, A.T.L. hoe nigga. A.T.L. hoe nigga. Okay? No.
Miss TeAma Sweetness, tell them where they can find you, beautiful.
In all of those locations right there. Locations.
Well, for somebody that's blind like me.
Locations.
Well, for somebody that's blind like myself.
Tony, can you put up the Immunical? We definitely need to put up that one. Legacy, take down the info.
I ain't gotta take down no info. I got you and Tony. If I need it again, I can get it from y'all. Ain't take down no damn info.
Damn.
That ain't what y'all told me when I asked for info. Y'all was talking that trash to me, telling me to go type the link in. But
Legacy is going to that link too. He better put in his order.
I didn't say I didn't have to go to the link. I say I ain't finna write it down right now because I can get it from them.
Turtle, write it down.
Wow.
Mr. Anthony Brown, before we get out of here, tell the people.
Listen, he done went off on everybody about this. He done went off on all y'all folks. Get on his ass in the inbox. Tina Mo, where you at? Cause you lit. Get on him for me.
Mr. Anthony Brown, please tell these people how they can get in contact with you, Mr. Anthony Brown, please.
Well, you can definitely reach me here on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, or Twitter under The Anthony Brown Show. And at the same token, I just want to reiterate and remind everybody, definitely tune in tomorrow. We have a special show where we're doing a reaction video, Legacy and myself, on Ain't No Way by Aretha Franklin. 11 artists are singing a song, or singing a portion of her song, and we're gonna give our top 3 and our top 3 best and our top 3 worst. Who did it the best and who did it the worst? So tune in tomorrow night at 8 o'clock on the Anthony Brown Show.
Well, Tony, before we move on, let's issue these invitations out to TeAma and T Savage and Miss Adrian so that they can participate and get a womanly point of view.
We can.
Yeah, y'all can participate too tomorrow.
We give them an invitation. That's family. They're always welcome.
You already know.
Let me tell you, I don't want to come nowhere that I wasn't the first thought. I don't want to be no afterthought.
I'm trying to tell you, dog. Hello, good morning.
I'm busy
Anthony Brown Show and Legacy are going to be, yes, Anthony Brown and Legacy. They're going to be, and you guys are welcome to come.
It's not that you weren't welcome. Look what it says. It says a gay and straight opinion.
And y'all,
so we're not gay and straight.
And
we're not gay and straight.
Y'all definitely got a good point of view about that, Savage and TeAma. So y'all can definitely come on and lean on both sides.
Hey, look, but Legacy,
lean on these nuts. That's what you do. Lean on these nuts. We should have been invited the first time. We should have been authentically in the poster.
You ain't authentically bring your ass to damn place. We don't offer this for you to come in either.
You only offered one place, and that was nasty. Going around one time.
1 minute, Anya, I got you. And next week for the cherry letter bomb, A.T.L letter, my dog picture better be on that poster and in that for her segment.
Yeah.
That's all I gotta say. Good night, A.T.L ho.
You need, hey, Anthony, I need to see your new picture. I need to see your new picture with the 14 and 14.
That's not the cuss word. I don't need a whooping. Legacy do though.
Tell her when you say that, TeAma, you saying the Santa Claus hole.
Ma. Legacy
say, you like Miss Mel. She'll put your mouth open.
A.T.L ho. We're not saying the word ho. It's like ho 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 Santa Claus.
Yes.
Not H-E-O. So you want to go beat somebody? I can take you.
What is H-E-O? What is H-E-O? H-E-O?
No, it's just H-O.
You said H-E-O. Oh my God. I don't even know why.
As far as for me, ladies and gentlemen, you can reach me at on my Facebook account up under A Dream Williams.
Y'all cussing people out all the way wrong, just so y'all know when y'all call them that. My mama just verified and clarified.
No, this church is crazy. They're sending me assignment 11:20 at night.
So y'all know my mother, if she beat other people's children, Mom, I know where Legacy lives now. We can pull up.
Tell Mom I don't want no smoke.
Legacy say he don't want no smoke.
No smoke. Well, everybody, we appreciate everybody that came out tonight to the show. We appreciate it. Everybody that participated, commented, subscribed. We're nothing without you guys. We appreciate everything that you guys do, donations, participation, comments. We definitely miss Tina Mo. We appreciate you coming. Miss Crystal, we appreciate y'all coming on. If those are two different personalities or whatever. But we appreciate y'all coming out. Y'all too on the A.T.L whole line. And like again, everything we do and say, we never take anything offensive. No, we don't take it personal. We don't feel like nobody's coming after us personally. You definitely would know if we did. But we enjoy having all y'all company. Miss Mary, 437. Kamal Akbar, you definitely know you the man. We appreciate everything you guys do. And tune in next Tuesday. We will be bringing the fire. 9 p.m. Be there, be square. A.T.L. ho.
A.T.L. They're back.
It's my time again.
Anthony, TeAma, T Savage, Legacy.
They did.
They're back. They're
back. I'm here to set the fucking record straight. Okay, I'm the best you ever cast, just spell the way. First off, ain't no beef with the spitters in my city. But if you come with 28, then shit get gritty. I'm shitty. Yeah, I shit on rappers. Either dead on the scene, since you wanna be actors. This the message. I'm talking open hills and places. Full of feeling foggy, I'll be patient and waiting. It seems y'all forgot who really runs the throne. Screaming y'all number one, just because I was gone. See, ain't no stopping me now. I'm on the move. Going against me, must be you ready to lose. The game, the street, the zone is took. This the message, hoping you from the rapper. Sure. Yeah. The message. So y'all know. Yeah. The monster is back. And I'm at my spot.
A.T.L. ho.